so beautiful to join you all for this special time of meditation. Today is the beautiful holiday of Akshay Tritiya. And it's a day in which typically people go and they acquire gold, other valuables. It's considered very, very auspicious for that acquirement. And yet, the most precious gold, the most precious utilities, the most precious anything we can have is peace in our minds, joy and love in our hearts. And so, if you're living somewhere where it's safe to be outside today in the markets, not India, of course, but if you're living somewhere else where it's safe, sure, no problem. Buy, enjoy. But remember that greatest gold, the most precious gold, is that of our inner freedom, inner awareness, inner awakening, that connection with God. So if today is the day that you've been waiting for to buy certain household utensils, to buy gold, to buy other precious items, no problem. No problem. But remember that which is really auspicious, that which is the most auspicious, is that which we find on the inside. That inner gold, that inner preciousness, that when we dive in meditation, we actually experience that preciousness of the self, that fullness, that divinity of the self, of who we are. So it's a very auspicious day also to begin a new practice or to deepen your practice or to commit to the practice being more frequent. So let us use this sacred time of meditation today on this holiday of Akshay Tritiya to discover within that preciousness, that peace, that love, that sight, that awakening. And let us commit that on this day, instead of, or in addition to, either way, that which we buy outside, in the stores, in the shopping centers, or online, in addition to that, the most precious acquirement of the day is going to be that inner commitment to a practice of meditation. So let us close our eyes and allow the awareness to pull from the world outside, from that which is attracting us, tempting us, pulling our intentions and awareness. Let us pull that awareness from those things to the world inside. Draw the awareness to the world inside of you.
This oceanside furboat is about to...
Draw the awareness to the breath. As that breath flows through, this being, this sacred being of you, take a moment and just notice the breath as it flows through you. Are there places within that the breath flows smoothly, freely? And are there places that it seems to be blocked or constricted? Don't judge, don't analyze, don't tell stories, but just notice. Simply allow yourself to notice if there are places where the breath feels stuck. And hold those places. Hold them in your awareness with love, with tenderness, and just allow that awareness like a blanket to unfold and cover those places too. And notice whether through the presence, through that gentle and tender, loving awareness, the constriction releases. Can the breath now flow more freely? And if not, don't worry. No attachment at all. Whatever you are experiencing right now is exactly okay. and just bring the awareness gently, lovingly throughout the physical and energetic being as the breath flows and our awareness helps it to flow freely through all of the nooks and crannies of the physical body, through the muscles, through the organs, through the bloodstream running through the organs, through the muscles. Feel the breath running through your bloodstream, through your organs, through your muscles. Feel that power of prana feel it running through you. Draw the awareness of the breath to the Swadhisthana chakra. It's the energy center that's located just about 2 inches below the navel. Just 2 inches below your belly button. Draw the awareness of the breath there. And as you inhale, feel that energy center opening, like the petals of a flower, opening the petals to the morning sun. As you inhale, feel the petals of that Swadhisthana chakra. Feel them opening. And feel the energy pouring into that center as it expands and awakens. Swadhisthana literally means the place of the self. Breathe in to that place of the self, to that core of our being. breathe in and breathe out from that Swadhisthana chakra. Feel that energy center awaken and expand as the petals of the lotus flower open and open and open. Anchor yourself in that Swadhisthana chakra. From the next inhalation, still inhaling at the Swadhisthana chakra. But now, instead of thinking about it as the breath flowing in almost horizontally with that abdomen expanding, instead of that, we're going to carry the breath upwards from the Swadhisthana chakra up to the Agya chakra, which is that energy center right here between our eyebrows, called the eyebrow center, also called the third eye. And it's the energy center of the power of discrimination, that power that enables us to see truth instead of falsehood, that enables us to see the truth of who we are. So from now, as you inhale, we begin at the Swadhisthana chakra, but allow the breath to rise up vertically. So the breath is rising through the solar plexus, through the rib cage and lungs, through the throat, rising higher and higher until it gets to the Agya chakra, to that energy center at the third eye. And then we exhale back down, ever so gently, back down to the Swadhisthana chakra. Don't force the breath. Don't suffocate yourself. If you can't carry the breath all the way to the third eye, don't worry. It can take many months to get there. Just allow the breath to rise as high as it can, naturally, smoothly, in one unbroken flow. And as you do that, keep the awareness, the intention on the third eye, drawing the breath upward. So even if the breath doesn't actually reach there, don't worry. That power of intention and attention on the third eye is enough to help us awaken it. So take the inhalations and exhalations at your own pace, slowly, rising higher and higher from that seat of the self, from the Swadhisthana chakra, rising up to the Agya chakra, to that third eye that allows us to see the divine. Rising higher and higher on each inhalation, as that power of intention and attention causes the petals of the lotus flower at the Agya chakra to open. And on the exhalations, dropping back deeper and deeper, back into the Swadhisthana chakra, that core, that center of the self. You can add that gentle and simple mantra of so hum or om Brahm. chanting silently to yourself on the inhalation, either so, if you're chanting so hum, or om, if you're chanting om Ram, either way. But the first piece on the inhalation, the second piece on the exhalation. As it reminds us, I am that. I am one with the Creator and one with the creation. I am all that exists. And all that exists is the supreme reality, that formless, nameless, infinite, divine, sacred reality. And I am that. Rising higher and higher on each inhalation, sinking deeper and deeper on each exhalation. Rising up to the Agya chakra, the third eye center, and sinking deeper on the exhalation, back into the core of the self. You can also add a very gentle pause in the breath at the end of the inhalation and the end of the exhalation. that enables you just to rest for a moment. Resting after the inhalation at that third eye center as the petals open and the sight, our sight expands. And resting a bit at the end of the exhalation in that core of the self, that spacious, infinite, love-filled core of the being, source of the self. Gently bring the palms of the hands together at chest level and bow the head. Bow the head to that presence of the divine within you, that fullness, that infinite presence of the divine within you. Bow to it. And bow to the presence of the divine all around you, pervading and permeating everything. Bow to that presence of the divine. And gently rub the palms of the hands against each other. Place the palms over your closed eyes. Slowly and gently open the eyes and lower the hands. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening, night, if you're in India, morning, day, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Keep meditating. It holds the key. It holds the key to our lives. And we'll see you tomorrow for satsang, same time. If you have questions, feel free to bring them. We now have this beautiful way of being able to bring you up onto screen to ask your questions live. And then we'll see you again on Monday for meditation again. But Sunday also, we have Sacred Sundays over on Instagram. the live satsang there on Instagram, where you can also come up live and ask your questions. Have a beautiful, beautiful few days, and so, so, so much love to you all.